way of saying you're on call, essentially.
Which I did send an email to HR about that. Because Texas law is very clear. Like, very clear about on call. Oh, also, I have a map of that dude's villa, the Merchant Prince. Whatever his name is, Wakanda.
Yeah, Mr. Birdie Chick.
Yeah. Alright, so is everyone ready? They got their character sheets pulled up.
I need to plug my phone in.
Oh my god.
I mean, I have my cable literally right here. I just need to plug it in a minute. That's my power source over here. There we go. By the way, I'll be in office tomorrow.
Oh well. I am working through lunch tomorrow because I have a dentist appointment. Also, why are you going to the office? No one else is there.
Because it's still my senior rotation day, and I at least get out of the house for a little bit. Get to go sit at my cubicle, dust it off.
That's fair. Are you gonna dust off Keaton's too while you're there?
I usually put my candles on his desk.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. Speaking of candles,
Just
I have the
glorified.
Yoda candle. It's a glorified merchant booth at this point.
You said you have a Yoda candle?
I do. My mom has a Yoda candle. It's the one currently on my candle. Well, I call it my candle warmer. It's actually a coffee warmer, but I don't drink coffee, so my candle warmer makes my office smell really good.
Gotcha. The one I've bought from you, I've used literally one time.
Why?
I don't like candles.
That's what you need to do is put it on a coffee warmer. That way you still get the scent. You just don't have to worry about like lighting it and then blowing it out and stuff like that.
So just to charge my Switch when I'm sitting at my desk, I have to unplug my AC unit.
So what you're saying is you have no outlets.
Exactly.
So what you need is a bigger plug bar.
I have 2 power strips.
So what you need is a bigger power strip.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. You should get one of those that has like 20 of them. That has like the 20 plugs on it.
I know. So, does everyone remember where we are?
Yes. Last time we were at Wakonga's house where we were all sexually harassed. You shot him in the face, to which I had to calmly yet firmly and aggressively tell you, knock that shit off, or I will throw hands. So then after that, you guys calmed down. We didn't kill anyone, luckily. And then we went to the shop to go pick up our pack lizard, Larry / Joanna.
Right.
Depending on the day,
You're
whether
a lizard,
he
Larry.
feels like a she or she feels like a he.
I mean, we got to be progressive.
Gender fluid, right. So then after that, he was getting kind of racist. So I decided to threaten to cut off his beard.
Question: can you be racist against your own race?
You can.
Okay.
And after that, as I was threatening him, like I had him in a chokehold, threatening to cut off his beard, which I had grasped firmly in my hand. He told me about a woman who is stealing babies or small children or both. All of the above. And that's where we left off.
Do you remember her page number?
I do not. Turn to page 394.
Don't think it's that far.
It's not, but I don't remember what page number it was.
Which we do have the option to go take care of that. Rally O'Malley. So, what are we doing?
We are gonna get the baby snatcher?
We're going to get the baby snatcher. Okay. Just talk amongst yourselves as I figure out where she's at.
Very tired.
You or your character?
Probably both. I think Farrah is just eternally tired. Eternally done with people's shit.
I mean, you do have to put up with us, so.
Yeah, true. Now, me out of game, also tired.
Are you not getting enough sleep?
Well, last night I stayed up late so I could try and finish my Razor Crest. And I didn't get to finish it. I stopped at like 10 or 10:30. And then I went and got in bed. And I was only awake for like another 30 minutes before I passed out. But I just didn't sleep good, so. But I did finish my Razor Crest today while I was working, so.
But you haven't sent any pictures of it.
Yeah, I was gonna send them earlier, but then I was like, I'm a surprise. There you go. It's so pretty. So in the cockpit, I have Mando with Grogu in his lap, and then behind him in the the co-pilot seat is Grief Karga.
Nice.
And then let's see, what else does it come with? It comes with a it comes with a scout trooper. That's what I was thinking of. It comes with a scout trooper, but I didn't put the scout trooper in the ship. I actually put the scout trooper over by my TIE fighter.
That's kind of weird.
Well, it's so that I could keep them like all together, all the troopers. And then it also comes with an IG-11, and I put him inside by the bay door. Because it's the only place that's inside the ship that's tall enough. Because he's too tall for the cockpit, so I couldn't put him in there. So I like put him inside the ship. So if you like lift down if you either lift down the bay door, or if you like put down one of the sides, you can see him in there. Gotcha. He is strapped. He is his rifle on his back, and then he has his sidearm. But yeah.
Alright. I cannot figure out where this lady is.
Do you remember her name?
I don't.
I don't either. Baby Snatcher in Tomb of Annihilation.
Oh, no, this is from my Game Master's book of non-player characters.
Oh. Well, fuck, I don't know. Maybe I
Anyway.
wrote it down on my character sheet.
Well, I told you the page number.
Yeah, I just can't remember if I wrote it down or not.
That's okay. Do you know why? Because I told you, Iggy told you where her house was.
Ah.
So, as y'all walk to her house, pretty much blah blah blah. Nice.
Yeah.
You head to you're following a gravel road to another part of the town, which leads to like a little village. In this area, nestled among these solemn dwellings, are a handful of closed-up shops. Even the tavern is shut tight. A soft whimpering draws your eye to a pair of children standing in the middle of an otherwise lifeless street. The girl's like, "There's a monster in your house." She points, and oh my god, it's the house you were looking for.
What a coincidence.
What a coincidence. Let me do this.
Is the kids that were outside the house? I asked them. Is there anyone else inside that house?
There's the mean old lady who kidnapped us from our parents and tried to sell us 3 different times.
Anyone else?
Oh.
Well, we were blindfolded, so we can't really give you too many details.
Awesome.
I look at the two of you and say, "Do you guys want to make this easy or interesting?"
Well, I'm always up for interesting.
Well, of course. What kind of adventurers would we be if things were not interesting? That's what the house looks like. So,
That house isn't made out of wood, is it?
I mean, wood and brick.
Catch fire all the same. I'm gonna hold back the fireball boner.
Oh my god.
Like, just think about it. Kick a door open, toss in a fireball, just dip out.
You just throw in a Molotov and run away.
What if there's more children inside?
A casualty of war.
What?
I asked if there was anyone in there.
Well,
They
you
were
can't trust
blindfolded. They
kids.
weren't deafened.
Can't trust kids to know.
Children
They
are
were
very
blindfolded,
unreliable witnesses.
not deafened.
Sir,
For example, our TV remote is apparently $100. We are very good about knowing where it is. Henna put it in the dining room chair yesterday. We had no idea. We didn't see her do it. So we were looking around for it. Come to find out, like, I just walked over there and saw it, and I asked her, I was like, "Did you put this there?" And she was like, because she was helping us look for it. And she was like, actually,
Look,
yeah, I
look.
did it yesterday. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
All I'm gonna say is, my intentions are to kill the child snatcher. I see that there's
I'll
two
have
kids
to.
outside. I see that there's two kids outside, and they told me that there isn't any. So I'm gonna assume that anything else in there besides that child snatcher is dead.
Well, we don't know.
how do we know they were even telling the truth?
How do we know they're not mimics?
How do we know they're not accomplices? Oh.
Are you saying that some of the children are accomplices?
They could be.
Look, some people gotta, bring in kids somehow. And why not, use a kid by, like, hey, if you don't bring me a kid, your life I'm taking.
But then the kid is a unwilling participant.
Still an accomplice.
Oh my gosh. Sorry. So,
How
as you're...
about instead of burning the house down, we just go in there, slay the monster, and then let the kids go home?
I like that idea.
Awesome. Let's go.
So, a wrought iron gate with hinges on one side and a lock on the other fills the archway of a stone portico. The gate is unlocked and its rusty hinges shriek when the gate is opened. Oil lamps hang from the portico ceiling by chains, flanking a set of open doors, oaken doors that open into a grand foyer.
Mm.
Hold on, I'm housekeeping things so that I can keep track.
I'll have my whip ready.
I have my vicious light hammer ready.
Very vicious.
It's simple, it's light, it's thrown. Yeah. Wait. Never mind. No, I don't have that. I have my light hammer +3 ready. Yeah.
Got my rod of lordly might ready.
You got all I heard was your
I've-
rod of lordly something, and I was like, now hold on a minute.
It's essentially just a Swiss Army knife, is what it is.
I heard Rod of Lonely Life.
Rod of lordly might.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
even worse.
I'll
Alright.
just stick with the Swiss Army knife.
So as we head through the gates, we're into a 5x15 area. Hanging on the south wall of the foyer is a shield emblazoned with a coat of arms, flanked by framed portraits of stony-faced aristocrats. Mahogany-framed double doors leading from the foyer to the main hall are set with panes of stained glass. Also, I'm just gonna say now, obviously things from Curse of Strahd are gonna leak into this, since this is Death House from Curse of Strahd. But what's a good little side adventure every now and then?
Wonderful. Do I see any doors?
Yes, you see the mahogany framed double doors leading from the foyer to the main hall.
Okay, I will go through them.
Okay. So now you're in the main hall,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like this.
Yep.
Hold on. A wide hall runs the width of the house, with a black marble fireplace at one end and a sweeping red marble staircase at the other. Mounted on the wall above the fireplace is a longsword with a windmill cameo worked into the hilt. The wood-paneled walls are ornately sculpted with images of vine, flowers, nymphs, and stairs. The little goat dudes. Okay. The decorative paneling follows the staircase as it circles upward to the second floor.
So there's. Hold on, I'm trying to bounce between apps. So we're coming in from the little thing on the left.
Yeah.
Okay. I will try the door directly to my left if we're facing the staircase.
Facing the staircase directly to your left.
Yeah.
Okay,
So that north one closest to the door.
well, we're coming from the bottom.
Oh, we're coming from the bottom?
Yeah, the bottom
okay.
left.
Oh, those double right. Okay. So then I will try the same door because I see it. If we're coming out of those double doors, that's the first thing I'm going to see.
Okay, so the one directly across.
Yeah.
Okay. You're now into a. It looks to be a dining room. Oh my Jesus. Let me do this and then I can read the description. The centerpiece of this wood-paneled room is a carved mahogany table surrounded by 8 high-backed chairs with sculpted armrests and cushioned seats. A crystal chandelier hangs above the table, which is covered with resplendent silverware and crystalware polished to a dazzling shine. Mounted above the marble fireplace is a mahogany-framed painting of an alpine vale. The wall paneling is carved with elegant images of deers among the trees. Red silk drapes cover the windows, and a tapestry depicting hunting dogs and horse-mounted aristocrats chasing after a wolf hangs from an iron rod bolted to the south wall. Osrick goes to the table, feels the wood, and goes, "Gasp! This is mahogany!" Sorry. Hunger Games has been on my mind for whatever reason.
So do you want a piece of the table or are you just going to sit there and admire it?
I was more of making a joke. Like, I mean, we can break the table.
I mean, if you
you
want.
could also break the stairs.
Why would we break the stairs?
It's got a lot of mahogany.
Okay. I think you just want to break the stairs so you can burn things down.
No, I'm just saying, bitch got a lot of mahogany.
I mean, this whole house probably has a lot of mahogany.
Mm-hmm.
We're 2 rooms in, and 2 things have had mahogany.
Right?
2 for 2.
So,
I'm gonna go to the door to the right and open that and see what's in there.
door to the right. Okay. So we came in from the south. So you mean like going towards the east bottom?
Yeah.
Okay. You're back into the main hall with the long sword over the fireplace and the staircase and all that stuff.
So that's the fireplace on the far left, I'm guessing.
Yeah, that's an additional fireplace.
Okay. So then that's a fireplace in the dining room?
Yeah, it has 2 fireplaces.
Okay. So there was nothing really interesting in the dining room, just the table.
Roll a perception check.
Mm, 14 plus 2, 16.
So, you know those elegant images of deer among trees carved into the wood paneling?
Yeah.
Upon closer look, you can see twisted faces carved into the tree trunks and wolves lurking amid the carved foliage.
Gonna be a no for me.
Yeah. And if anyone tries to roll anything higher, you see the exact same thing.
Can I like touch the pictures?
Yeah.
I'm gonna like just touch it a little bit.
Okay. The wood probably feels pretty good under your fingers.
Nothing bites me.
Nothing bites you.
Hmm.
You're like, oh wow, this mahogany, it feels nice.
Okay. Is there anything on the table that looks interesting?
I mean, there's just the silverware and crystal.
Okay. Can I look under the table?
You can.
Anything suspicious?
Nope.
Okay. And there's nothing else along the walls?
Nope.
And those things that are those just windows along the north wall?
Yeah.
Okay.
They got some nice drapes covering them. Red silk.
Mm. There's nothing in the fireplace.
Oh, didn't he give you like blueprints to the house?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there's nothing in this room.
Okay.
So, okay, the
I
map I just
will
sent you. The first floor is bottom left, second floor bottom right, third floor top left, attic top right.
Okay.
So,
So I will walk out of the dining room and I will check that door that was next to the one I had entered originally. Looks like the little closet.
okay. A cloakroom has several black cloaks hanging from the hooks on the walls. A top hat sits on a high shelf. Ooh, I remember that.
I will check the pockets.
Oh God. Okay. You find a massive diamond engagement ring.
Congratulations.
I'm getting married to myself.
Osrick is gonna take
married to the witch.
Osrick is gonna take the top hat and wear it.
I'm gonna go to here. I'm gonna go to the room across from the dining hall, next to the stairs.
Okay. The
The
kitchen.
third fireplace. Yeah.
The third fireplace.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Not the kitchen. This oak-paneled room looks like a hunter's den. Mounted above the fireplace is a stag's head, and positioned around the outskirts of the room are 3 stuffed wolves. 2 padded chairs draped in animal furs face the hearth, with an oak table between them supporting a cask of wine, 2 carved wooden goblets, a pipe rack, and a candelabrum. A chandelier hangs above the cloth-colored table, surrounded by 4 chairs. 2 cabinets stand against the walls.
I'm gonna close that door. That
Oh.
smells like trap.
Okay.
Ain't nobody keeps stuffed wolves in their fucking home. Motherfucker's gonna be animated or some shit. Fuck that.
Oh.
Just gonna nope out of that. These rooms give me some sort of anxiety normally.
I see him. Well, you're still a her. I will see her close the door, so then I will go over there and open it again and look in there.
Do I need to read it again?
No.
Oh, okay.
I see the furs and the stuff and whatever else. So then I will start looking around. I want to investigate the cabinets and such.
Okay. So there is an east cabinet and a north cabinet.
I will look in the north cabinet first.
Okay. You find it unlocked, holding a small box containing a deck of playing cards and an assortment of wine glasses.
Can I
Yeah.
investigate the playing cards?
Yes.
Are they just normal playing cards?
Yes.
Damn, I was hoping for a deck of many things.
You don't bring that bad juju here.
Look,
Okay.
you have to understand where where it started with. Yeah, no, that room's got some bad juju, and you say a deck of cards. It's like, okay, well,
Mind
bad
immediately
juju was
goes
already there.
to bad juju.
I
Okay.
know.
So nothing interesting about the pint glasses.
Nope.
I will close this cabinet and go to the other cabinet.
It's locked.
I will forcefully break the lock.
Okay, roll a strength check and then also roll a dexterity check.
Got a bard right here. Heat metal.
So is this going to be just a strength roll or
Yep.
an ath? Okay, strength. Well, that's a nat 20.
Okay, and roll a dexterity.
That's a 12 on the dex.
Okay. So you break the lock, and I'm gonna be nice because when you break the lock, you also broke the trap that was gonna prick you. It holds a heavy crossbow, a light crossbow, a hand crossbow, and 20 bolts for each weapon.
I will whistle this. I wouldn't say a high-pitched whistle, but it's a whistle that my companions will be familiar with to get their attention.
Okay, Osrick is heading over to see what's up. Like, what?
I pull out the weapons and I ask them if they would like any of them.
Osrick says he is good with his guns and his hammer.
I wave my rod and say, I'm good.
Please
will
never
take
wave your
them-
rod at me.
I press the one button and a flamed rapier shoots out of the rod.
I mean, does that take a spell slot from it?
No, it's just a bonus action. Just to
Oh,
push a button.
okay.
It's 6 things in one. It's a Swiss Army knife.
Jesus.
Since my companions do not want these, I will put them in my bag of holding and save them for later to sell.
Good idea. Because when we're richer than Jeffrey Bezos, we need all the money we can get.
Exactly.
I'm gonna push the one button again and make the blade disappear.
Okay.
Do I see anything else in the room that looks interesting?
I mean, not really.
Can I look at the animals?
You can.
Did any of them look kind of sus? Like bad taxidermy sus?
No, they looked really well taxidermied.
Mm.
Like someone took pride and care in killing and stuffing these animals.
Mm. Okay. If there is nothing else of interest in this room, I will leave.
Okay.
And then I will go to the room that's next to the dining room.
The one that looks like it has a toilet in it.
Yeah, the one that looks like it has a toilet in it. So
The
like
kitchen.
a kitchen.
The kitchen is tidy with dishware, cookware, and utensils neatly placed on shelves. The work table has a cutting board and rolling pin atop it. A stone, dome-shaped oven stands near the east wall, its bent iron stovepipe connecting to a hole in the ceiling. Behind the stove and to the left is a thin door leading into a well-stocked pantry. which is that small room. All the food in the pantry appears fresh, but tastes bland.
Mm.
Any of that meat?
Yeah, I mean, yes, it's well stocked. There is plenty of meat.
Why are we tasting it?
I
We know what it is.
You think it's
So-
people meat?
I'm going to assume it is.
I think it's
I
bird
will
meat.
not taste the meat, but I will try a fruit or vegetable if I see one.
It's fresh but tastes bland.
Okay. So what's the room? You said that was the small room, the one by the stairs. What's the room in the back?
Oh no, that's the pantry.
Okay, so what's this tiny room by the
God.
stairs?
Behind a small door in the southwest corner of the kitchen is a dumbwaiter. A 2-foot wide stone shaft containing a wooden elevator box attached to a simple rope and pulley mechanism that must be operated manually. Hanging on the wall next to the dumbwaiter is a tiny brass bell attached by wires to buttons in those areas.
I feel like
Don't
we
fucking
will
say it.
need this later on if we find more children. This will be the easiest way to get them down the floor.
Okay. I really thought you were gonna make an Osrick like explore shit.
That's an idea, but no.
Don't split the party.
No. I was like, Farrah being like 6 feet is not gonna fit. And Keaton is gonna have a fucking meltdown in the dumbwaiter. So that's also not an idea. Putting Osrick in there would not be a good idea, so let's not do that.
As if I can't dimension door.
You can,
But we
Like-
don't know
but
where the dumbwaiter goes.
you don't know where it goes yet.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I have invisibility.
I mean, true, but you're an anxious mess.
Yeah, but I could also give it to Osrick.
Let's hold off on making each other invisible. All right. I relay
And she
this.
probably wouldn't expect a dwarf shooting her point blank in the face.
I mean, you're right. Who
It's a
expects
sneak attack and a half.
who expects an invisible dwarf to just start blasting?
I just
Uh.
no one ever expects the Spanish Inquisition. No, I'm just so I can just only see Osric popping up right in front of her with a gun and says Spanish Inquisition and shoots her before scurrying off. And she's just like, "What the fuck?"
What the fuck?
And all she hears is like in the distance is me and you going, "No one ever expects the Spanish Inquisition." Starting a massive ass hunt for us.
And as she's giving her report to the police, she's like, all they said was Spanish Inquisition. I don't know what this means.
Oh
I mean,
god, it's the Spanish Inquisition bandits.
Oh my god.
What do they do? They just show up, harm someone, and then run away.
Yelling
it's a
the Spanish
problem.
Inquisition the whole time.
So, I will say, map-wise, we have explored the entire first floor.
Yes.
So,
Upon discovering the dumbwaiter, Farrah makes a mental note to use this later if there's an emergency and can't use any spells or anything like that, just in case.
Okay.
And she's like, all right, on to the next floor.
Okay, so y'all head up the stairs.
Got a
Excuse me. To the upper hall. Unlit oil lamps are mounted on the walls of this elegant hall. Hanging above the mantelpiece is a wood frame portrait of a family, 2 adults with 2 smiling children. Cradled in the father's arms is a swaddled baby, which the mother regards with a hint of scorn. Standing suits of armor flank wooden doors in the east and west walls. Each suit of armor clutches a spear and has a visored helm shaped like a wolf's head. The doors are carved with dancing use. Youth. Sorry. The red marble staircase that started on the first floor continues its upward spiral. A cold draft can be felt coming down the steps. So, like, you came out on the second floor, but those stairs obviously go up to the third.
Mm-hmm. Upon stepping out to the second floor landing, Farrah is going to go to the double doors on the left.
Okay, so to the south.
Yeah.
Okay. Gossamer drapes cover the windows of this elegantly appointed hall, which has brass-plated chandelier hanging from the ceiling. Brass-plated. Upholstered chairs line the walls, and stained glass wall hangings depict beautiful men, women, and children singing and playing instruments. A harpsichord with a bench rests in the northwest corner. Near the fireplace is a large standing harp. Alabaster figurines of well-dressed dancers adorn the mantelpiece. Yeah.
I want to look at the piano.
Okay. Wait. What piano?
Oh, it looks like a piano.
Sorry. That's a harpsichord or whatever.
Oh, a harpsichord. Okay.
That's stored.
Yeah, that thing. I will go look at the musical instrument that resembles a piano.
Okay. You see a musical instrument that resembles a piano.
Can I open the top?
Do harpsichords open from the top?
I believe they're just like pianos, and they do.
Okay.
Top.
You open the top.
Do I see anything inside?
Strings.
Okay. I will lower it. Can I look at the bench? Does the bench open?
Yes.
What do I find?
Music sheets.
Is there any other interesting things in this room? All I see is what are those chairs?
Yep.
What's that thing in the middle? Is that the thing towards the fireplace? What is that?
Okay, that's actually the harpsichord.
Oh, okay.
I guess they added a piano and then didn't put it in the description.
Oh, okay.
That's funny.
I guess I will look at that instrument too.
Do you pluck a string?
I do.
It makes a musical note.
Pretty. I'll look at the mantle in the fireplace. Do I see anything? Does it look dusty? Anything disturbed?
Well, while you're looking at those figurines there, you reveal several are carvings of well-dressed skeletons.
Cool. Carved out of, let me guess, mahogany?
Alabaster.
Oh, interesting. Are they anatomically correct? There we go.
They're not.
They're not. Interesting. I will pick one up and take it with me to go show my other companions.
Okay. You show it to your other companions.
Does this look interesting to you?
Osrick, ever observant, says that looks like a skeleton.
Well, obviously, but it's not accurate, right? It doesn't look accurate.
I mean, It looks about as accurate as, someone who's never actually seen the inside of a skeleton.
So clearly not by someone who's carved up bodies.
Yeah, exactly.
Hmm.
Sex.
I'll put it in my bag of holding.
Okay.
I'm gonna name him Jose.
Alrighty. Jose the figurine is in your bag of holding.
I'm
And gonna go to the other double door room.
Right. That would be area. Okay. Red velvet drapes cover the windows of this room. An exquisite mahogany desk and a matching high-back chair face the entrance in the fireplace, above which hangs a framed picture of a windmill perched atop a rocky crag. Situated in corners of the room are two overstuffed chairs. Floor-to-ceiling bookshelves line the south wall. A rolling wooden ladder allows one to more easily reach the high shelves. The bookshelves hold hundreds of tomes covering a range of topics including history, warfare, and alchemy. There are also several shelves containing first edition collected works of poetry and fiction.
Mm-mm. Are the books sorted in any way?
By like what the contents would hold. So like over here's the history section, over here's the warfare, over there's the alchemy.
How many alchemy and history books are there?
Couple hundred of each.
Damn.
Nope.
I will find the oldest looking books
Okay.
of each.
Okay.
And I want to keep them.
Okay. As you go to grab them and pull them off the shelf, it disintegrates and reappears back on the shelf.
What?
Like disintegrates, like how old books fall apart
Yeah.
when you touch them, but then it appears back on the shelf.
Did you see that?
See what?
Did you? Let me show you.
Okay.
She does it again.
Okay. You go to pull it out, and it stays.
What the?
Wow. Just holding on to a book on the shelf, huh?
No, I pulled this book off the shelf. It disintegrated, but then it reappeared on the shelf.
But you're holding it.
Yes, but I'm saying that before I asked you to look, the book disintegrated in my hand and then reappeared on the shelf like nothing had happened.
Huh. Like, I don't see any dust or ashes on the floor.
I'll attempt to put the book in my bag of holding, see what happens.
Okay. You put it into your bag of holding, and as it crosses the little plane to where only you can feel it and no one else can see it, it disintegrates.
God damn it. I did it again. Look, there it is on the shelf again.
I didn't say it went back on the shelf.
Oh, well.
But yeah, it went back on the shelf.
See? There it is.
Osrick pulls out an ancient pair of like reading glasses. Huh. That's different.
You can't take these books. I couldn't put it in my bag of holding. I don't know. I just want the oldest books in the library before someone burns this house down. Side eye at Kita.
I mean, but if we can't save them, we can't save them. Also looks at Kita, wondering what barbecue bird would taste like.
wonder if it would be tasty.
I'm gonna check out that little bedroom.
What little bedroom? Oh, hold on.
By the stairs.
Oh, by the stairs. Okay. Hold on for just a moment. I almost broke my typewriter. An undecorated bedroom contains a pair of beds with straw-stuffed mattresses. At the foot of each bed is an empty footlocker. Tidy servant uniforms hang from the hooks in the adjoining closet. In the corner of the west wall is you see the little thing where the dumbwaiter goes, and it has a button on the wall next to it.
Hmm.
Oh, Kacie, while you were searching the bookshelves, make a perception check.
Is 14.
Okay. You notice that there's a red-covered book with a blank spine that doesn't actually seem like a book.
I will pull this one off the shelf.
Okay. As you do, a secret door springs open.
Ah, how cliche.
Yeah.
They would put a secret room in the library.
This secret room contains bookshelves packed with tomes describing fiend summoning rituals and the necromantic rituals of a cult called the Priest of Ozzibus. A heavy wooden chest with clawed iron feet stands against the south wall, its lid half closed. Sticking out of the chest is a skeleton in leather armor. Clutched in the skeleton is a letter bearing the still of Strahd von Zavrgovich. Zarovich? I don't know.
I will. You said he's clutching something? I will take it.
Okay. You clutch the letter. Written in flowing script, the letter reads as follows. My most pathetic servant, I am not a messiah sent to you by the dark powers of a different land. I have not come to lead you on a path to immortality. However, many souls you have led on your hidden altar, however many visitors you have tortured in your dungeon, know that you are not the ones who brought me to this beautiful land. You are but worms withering in my earth. You say that you are cursed, your fortune spent. You abandoned love for madness, took solace in the bosom of another woman, and sired a stillborn son. Cursed by darkness, of that I have no doubt. Saved you from your wretchedness? I think not. I much prefer you as you are, your dread lord and master, Osrick.
This bitch again.
I will say I switched out Strahd for Osrick because Osrick is actually in Tomb of Annihilation. Also, you realize that like there's stuff still in that chest where the skeleton is in.
I will get it out.
Okay. There are 3 blank books with black leather covers, 3 spell scrolls, the deed to the house, the deed to a windmill, and a signed will.
So you said 3 spell scrolls, 3
Yes,
blank black books,
worth
deed to the
25
house.
gold each. But I also can tell you what spells are on the scrolls.
What are they?
Bless, protection from poison, and spiritual weapon.
Okay. And then the black books, they're bound journals that are blank, or what are they?
Yep, they're worth 25 gold each.
Is there anything else in the room?
Nope. But the will is signed by Gustav and Elizabeth Durth, and bequeaths the house, the windmill, and all of their family property to Rosavalda and Thurnbolt Durst in the events of their parents' death. If the children are also dead, all the property goes to whoever holds the will.
Neat.
Yeah.
I will go back into the library and attempt to hold a book again.
Okay. You hold a book.
And I will try and put it in my bag of holding now.
It goes in your bag of holding.
Yes!
So we're gonna just kick the witch out, right?
Yes, this is now our house. However, I will prepare for the worst and take the oldest books I can find and put them in my bag of holding, specifically history books and alchemy books.
Okay. You have history books and alchemy books in your bag of holding. I'm not coming up with titles or anything for
you. Don't have to. And it's just warfare, alchemy, history, and there's like really nothing else.
Poetry, fiction, some biographies,
And she doesn't really care about those. She's more interested in the history and alchemy.
Okay.
So she gets whatever she can find that is old and well written, and she puts those in her bag of holding for safekeeping.
Okay.
She turns to Osrick, who she assumes is still in the room with her.
Yeah, he was holding the hidden door open so that you wouldn't get trapped in there and die.
So I found the deed to the house and a will from this family who owned it, stating that whoever has the deed, well, I'm guessing because all this stuff was in there, that means that the parents and the children are dead. May their souls rest in peace. So currently, because we have the deed and the will, that means we are currently the owners of the house.
So instead of a rescue mission, this is also turned into an eviction.
Yes, we are repo.
Awesome. Well,
So,
Don't you hate it whenever a bunch of adventurers break into your house, find your deed, and say, "Get the fuck out"?
it'd be like that, okay?
Well, if we need anything valued, I got this buddy, and call him. He can come down and check things out. His name's
To be honest,
Rick Hallison.
we could
Interesting.
probably build a village around here.
I'm joking. His name is Wrecked. He's a deep gnome. I was making a Pawn Stars joke. I got a buddy. He can come check it out. Let me give him a call.
I haven't seen enough of Pawn Stars. But you said Rick, and I was like, I feel like this is a reference to something.
Yep. Oh, I could call him Rick Harrison. But his name's Wrecked. RKKKKT.
Oh.
Because he.
Oh no.
4 Ks, not 3.
Oh,
he's a deep gnome barbarian. So he wrecks shop. Get it? Anyway, we have now cleared the second floor.
Yes. Well, did Keita look in the closet of the room?
Yeah.
Okay. I will look for Keita, and I will see if they want any of these spell scrolls before I put them in my bag of holding.
I'm good. Osrick is good on spells.
I've got a ring of spell storing as well, so I'm all set on spells.
Do you want a black blank journal?
No,
Perhaps.
that's dark stuff.
How is it dark stuff? It's
It doesn't
literally a
have
diary.
anything written in it. It's for your own thoughts.
Do birds have thoughts?
I mean, I don't know, Kita, do you have thoughts? Or is it just empty up there?
Right now, everything is saying something in this house is fucking evil.
Well, yes.
So if someone's house is indeed inhabiting it, and they have black books, and everything in this house feels evil, I'm gonna assume those black books probably not good.
No,
Probably
they
not
didn't.
good just to write information in, because you might get some other fucking thing writing back.
What is this, Harry Potter? No,
The fuck's
they
Harry
didn't.
Potter?
I mean, we literally have 2 paladins and a cleric.
I think we're okay. Look, if you don't want it, that's fine. You don't have to take it. I was just thinking if you wanted to write down your thoughts or your adventures for posterity, you could have this. But you don't have to. But by the way, it's not something that the evil entity had. This was from a previous owner or something, some servant, whatever. And the body's in that closet or secret room thing behind the bookshelf. Anyways, moving on, let's go up to the 3rd floor.
All right, 3rd floor. Here we come. We are rocking Death House, guys. I'm so proud of us. Characters who climb the red marble staircase to its full height come to a dusty balcony with a suit of black plate armor standing against one wall, draped in cobwebs. Oil lamps are mounted on the oak-paneled walls, which are covered with woodland scenes of trees, falling leaves, and tiny critters. You also know from your blueprints that there should be a hidden staircase somewhere near the west wall.
Yes. I am going to go to the double doors to the north.
To the north. The double doors to this room have dusty panes of stained glass set into them. Designs in the glass resemble windmills. They really liked windmills, didn't they? The
Interesting.
dusty, cobweb-filled master bedroom has burgundy drapes covering the windows. Furnishings include a 4-poster bed with embroidered curtains and tattered gossamer veils, a matching pair of empty wardrobes, a vanity with a wood-framed mirror and jewelry box, and a padded chair. A rotting tiger skin rug lies on the floor in front of the fireplace, which has a dust-covered portrait of a man and woman hanging above it. A web-filled parlor in the southwest corner contains a table and 2 chairs. Resting on the dusty tablecloth is an empty porcelain bowl and matching rug. A door facing the foot of the bed has a full-length mirror mounted on it.
Here. Before we get too into this, I am going to run to the bathroom real quick.
Okay. Keaton, how was your day?
It was okay. Getting ready to leave Pam H for good.
Yay, I thought you already did.
Nope. New people are just like, I don't know what to do. We've never notarized, and it's like, well, good luck,
Who's the new senior?
Brittany.
I don't know her. Who's the new supervisor?
I think Michael.
I also don't know him. What admins are they keeping?
Claudia and Juliana.
Those poor ladies. And by poor ladies, I mean Claudia and Juliana.
I feel more worried for Pam Health people. They've dealt with me and Tyler for how long? Now you're getting dealt with like some 20-year-old who's a senior.
Mm.
Who I've read her emails to Pam Health facility directors, and it is not as
Professional as it
kind.
should be.
Not as kind. Hers is just very blunt and to the point. There's no hello, thank yous, no manners.
Oh god, that's not good.
So I'm just like, ooh.
So, like, now you're just in CUHS? I don't know what that is.
No, I'm in Bronx Care, Nassau, one other one, and CUHS is supposed to be phased off of me as well. That one's never been a problem child, so.
Gotcha. I'm just still on GP now, doing very little.
I wish I could Skyrim skip till Friday.
Why? What's going on Friday?
New Legend of Zelda. Something to be excited about.
Ah. Are you gonna hole up in your bedroom and just play it all weekend?
No, I need to go out Saturday and get my tux fitted for a wedding.
Oh, nice.
And then work on a best man speech.
Oh, you're somebody's best man. That's exciting.
Hunter, he's been my oldest friend since 2007, 2006.
Oh, wow. We're going somewhere into the colony on Sunday. Some big store Kayla went to. Like, finding a fucking Stanley Cup right now is ridiculous.
I didn't know you could just buy Stanley Cups. I thought you just had to go to be a hockey player or something.
Well, now there's a cup called a Stanley Cup, and it's like a Yeti. So, like, I bought a Yeti the other day, and only 3 of my fingers fit into the handle, right? The Stanley Cup, your whole hand fits into the handle and then some. And you can apparently take a Starbucks drink and just drop the whole thing into the Stanley Cup and rock like that. So I want to get myself a Stanley Cup, and then the Yeti I'll have for doing like manly things like grilling and stuff. Yeah, that.
Hopefully that helps.
Well, I had a lot of cash, so we were looking non-Amazon places. Like Lowe's supposedly had some, but they were out, and the Academy said they had some, but they didn't. So there's some big shopping thing up in the colony by the Nebraska Furniture Mart. They have like a Ferris wheel inside, but they have all sorts of cool things. So my wife is like, "That's what I want to do for Mother's Day." So going up there, and I get to see all sorts of cool stuff and look at grills and golf equipment.
All right, I'm
And
back.
I might suggest Cabela's because they generally have a lot of that heavy duty like thermos type equipment.
Well, that's where she found one, so she got one. It's called Shells, though. Like, I'd never heard of it, but apparently it's big. There's even a website, things to do at the Colony Shells. Oh, there's rollerball, Ferris wheel, arcade games, an aquarium, and photo opportunities, as well as like actually buying stuff. But yeah, I'm excited. We were talking about Stanley Cups, Kacie.
Ah,
Not not the hockey one.
oh. Well, then
The
I could care less.
the white woman TikTok famous ones.
Oh. Well, I only care about the NHL Cup, so that's the only Stanley Cup I give a shit about.
Okay, so take that off the Christmas list for people.
I thought that you changed your mind about this weekend. It's supposed to rain all weekend.
Yeah, well,
So we're probably going to go to Scarborough Fair on next Saturday.
Well, Kayla works tomorrow night through Saturday night, so she's doing 4/12s.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, she gets off Sunday morning, so Scarborough's just, we're good.
Yeah,
So
it's supposed to be like a 60% chance of rain that day, and it's supposed to rain Friday and Saturday. So, like, more than likely, we're not going to go if it's raining all weekend, and we'll just go on the 20th instead, but we'll see.
We're going up to Shells in the Colony because it has a lot of cool stuff apparently. But so yeah, we're in the master bedroom. Well, Farrah and Osrick are. Kidda is Kidda, so sometimes she goes off and does her own thing.
I'm gonna check the wardrobe and, kind of see what other cabinets and places I can look in.
Wardrobes are empty except for the cobwebs. The full-length mirror, that door, has an empty dust-choked closet. And then the door in the parlor goes to just like the little outside balcony. There's a dumbwaiter in the corner of the west wall, which has the button, so that's where the dumbwaiter goes.
And the closet's empty.
Yep, full of dust and cobwebs.
Anything under the bed?
Dust and cobwebs.
Is there anything inside the tiger's mouth?
Roll a perception check.
14, so +2 is 16 again.
Okay.
I like using this die.
A thin platinum necklace with a topaz pendant worth 750 gold pieces.
There's nowhere else to really look in this room.
Nope.
Okay. I will exit the room and go into that room directly across from it.
Okay. Okay. So the small one
Yeah. Small one.
to the north.
Got like a wardrobe looking thing and
Yeah.
not sure what
Okay.
else in there.
This dark room contains a wooden tub with clawed feet, a small iron stove with a kettle resting atop it, and a barrel under a spigot in the east wall. A cistern on the roof used to collect rainwater, which was borne down a pipe to the spigot. However, the plumbing no longer works.
Is there anything in the bathtub?
There is not.
And there's nothing in the barrel?
There is not. Dust and cobwebs.
Okay. There's nowhere else to look.
Nope.
I will exit the room and go
I'm gonna
past.
check the next bedroom.
Yeah.
Well,
gonna
are you
go-
going to check the next room over, or are you going to go looking for a bedroom?
Are you in that bedroom to the south, or are you in that little room next to the suit of armor?
No, I mean the room south of the stairs,
Okay.
Like-
So,
directly.
all right. So, 1 second. My eyes briefly stopped working. Okay, I could not focus on that number to save my life. Dust and cobwebs shroud an elegantly appointed bedroom and an adjoining nursery. The double door is set with panes of stained glass pull open to reveal a balcony overlooking the front of the house.
I'm gonna open the door to the.
Hold on. The bedroom contains a large bed, 2 end tables, and an empty wardrobe. Mounted on the wall next to the wardrobe is a full-length mirror with an ornate wood frame carved to look like ivy and berries. The nursery contains a crib covered with a hanging black shroud. When characters part the shroud, they see a tightly wrapped, baby-sized bundle lying in the crib. And what is your AC?
Oh.
$17.
Okay. So, a specter appears and casts live drain at you, which you kind of just like shrug off barely. So now everyone roll initiative.
Ooh.
God.
$15.
22.
Okay. So Farrah and Osrick are 35 feet from Kidda and the Spectre. And it is Farrah's turn.
Upon hearing what she imagines Kita making some sort of surprised noise or small scream, shriek, something, she comes running. Her speed is 30.
Okay.
So she gets pretty close. And with that, she, as her bonus action, she will cast Divine Favor.
Okay.
And she will attempt to attack the Spectre with her whip.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Oof. Will a 13 hit?
It will.
Oh, okay. As
Hold on. Is this a magical attack or non-magical?
well, she's casting Divine Smite, so it will be magical.
Okay.
As she goes to crack her whip, she will expend her spell slot and cast Divine Might. Spectre's undead, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I will get that additional. She's gonna cast it at level 3.
Okay.
So that is. Hold on. That is 1 plus the spell plus 4 plus that plus the 1d8 for my whip. Oh, sorry, 1d4 for the whip. Oop. I need an additional d4. Okay, there we go. So d4 for the whip plus the d8 for my additional plus 8. Okay. I think I got it. Okay. So rolling damage. So that is 1, 10, 8, 4, 7, 2, 6, plus 6. That will be 44 damage.
Oh my god.
And that's rolling pretty low.
So your whip cracks and the divine smite hits the specter. And briefly, she turns back into a sobbing, pretty young nursemaid. And then just like poofs in ectoplasm.
Oh, neat.
So it's gone.
Cool.
I turn to look at you two and say, evil.
Well, like Osrick said, you have 2 paladins, and he's also part cleric, so I think you're covered, as you can see.
And no one got hurt in this except for the ghost, and I feel sad for the dead person already.
I mean, we can say a little prayer and be on our way.
So that specter, the first time I played this, almost TPK'd us. But we were also fighting. We had 3 fights going on at the same time. So our party of like 7 was split.
Oh.
But yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
like I said, for the record, I rolled pretty low.
Right.
On my whip, I rolled a 1 on my d4. And then my d8 for my extra radiant damage that I get as of level 12 was an 8. And then I get my damage is 8. So that was 17 alone. And then my divine favor was a 1. So then I got 2 7s, a 6, a 4, and a 2 for my divine smite.
Gotcha.
So,
Well, just so you know, she only had 22 hit points.
so I doubled it. Woo!
Yep. Like double it and give it to the next person.
She got double whammied. It'd be like that. Okay. I just wanted to be safe. That's why I did it at level 3. I was like, you know what? I don't know what's going on here. Just want to make sure none of us die.
And also, y'all are aware that according to the blueprints, this room somewhere should have attic access.
It should have what?
Attic access.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go check out the cradle.
Okay. Cradle. There is a tightly wrapped baby-sized bundle lying in the crib.
I'm gonna pick up the bundle.
Okay. It is a very light, tightly wrapped baby-sized bundle.
Are you gonna unlock it?
I'm gonna.
Okay. When you unwrap it, you find nothing inside.
What the fuck?
It's not
I'm
weird.
just gonna wrap it back up the way I found it.
Okay. Roll a sleight of hand.
16.
Okay. So you get it wrapped pretty good. Not as tightly wrapped as it was, but like, it's passable. More than passable. Yeah.
I'm just gonna put it back and just apologize to the nurse.
What nurse?
The one we just killed.
Oh, okay. Just making sure we're on the same page.
We're a team. And that bitch tried to at me.
I came in and I whipped it good, okay?
Damn.
That is all I will say. I whipped it good. Upon whipping it good, I will back out of the room and I will check the small room next to the armor.
Hold on. And you notice as you get close to that armor, it starts moving.
Yay! Bring it
So,
on.
Everybody roll whatchamacallit. Initiative.
Ooh,
That's slightly better.
That is
That's a 9.
that is a 5. The dice give
Looks
us
like
and the
someone's gonna
dice.
get some damage this
Nah.
turn.
Alright, what is your AC?
My AC, dice giveth and the dice taketh away. My AC is 18.
Okay, so it misses on its first attack, and on its second attack against Osrick, it also misses. So Osrick is going to attack with his light hammer. And also, where is my divine smite? Where's my smite? Oh yeah, okay. Ooh, I can use 4th level Searing Smite. Okay, so just to make sure I'm reading this right,
Mm-hmm.
because I have some stupid things. I have a plus 16 to hit, right?
Let me see. Oops, I'm stuck on the map. Let me check. Hit plus 16. Yeah. How?
So that's an equipment thing. I think it's my belt. Oh, my belt of Storm Giant Strength gives
Oh,
me a 29 for my strength.
that makes sense.
So
I was like, I only have a plus 8. How do you have double mine? But then I was
So-
like, you probably have magic item.
I rolled a 3, but my plus 16 hits because it has an 18.
Yep. 19.
So, yeah. So I have 1d4 plus 12.
And you said you're going to use Searing Smite?
Yeah. Which is 4d6s.
Yes. Because you said you're going to use it at 4th level?
4th level, yep.
Yeah.
So I got a 16 plus 12.
28.
28. So, like, I hit him with that hammer, and I cave his fucking chest in. And there's a radiant, booyakasha. And, like, it's dented. It's limping, but it's still going. So, Kidda, you're up.
I'm gonna cast Firebolt at it.
Okay.
Oop. Does a 25 hit?
A 25 does hit.
Alright. That is 10, 13, 31 damage.
Yeah. So, like, your firebolt, it just, like, heats up all the armor and melts it into a slag. Like, it's gone. It's gone. It is just a
It's a cantrip. I love it.
molten pool of nothing. So, yeah, y'all are good to go. Hey, look, we beat someone without Kacie.
Yeah, look at us.
But the fact that it took 2 of you.
Did it really need to take 2 of us, though?
Look, I'm only a level 4 paladin.
Like, Osrick on his own could have probably just walloped it with the hammer once more.
Guys, it's a plus 16 to hit.
Like, if it was against me on its own, it would have taken 2 or 3 more turns, probably.
My unarmed strike is plus 13 to hit.
I'm the normal you two.
I do 10 damage just fucking smacking you. That is great. I need another magic item. Alright, so you were opening the closet, right?
Yeah, the one next to the armor.
Dusty shelves line the walls of this room. A few of the shelves have folded sheets, blankets, and old bars of soap on them. There's a cobweb-covered broom that starts moving towards you. So, roll initiative.
I'm just gonna say we would have stopped a whole lot of this if you just let me burn the place down.
No. I got a 16 on the die this time. I didn't fuck up, so that's an 18 for me.
Well,
I have a 17 and the broom has a 2.
Well, Broom's about to get fucked up.
Yeah, so
Broom is gonna either get whipped or burned.
since Farrah is closer, you're up.
How do I want to clap his cheeks?
I mean, it's a broom.
I
You
mean,
just have to step on it.
yeah, but
And not even in a kink way. You just have to break it in half. I'm not getting any better.
Takes all the fun out of it. Who knows? It could be a mimic. I'm not touching that thing.
It could
That's
be
why
a
you
mimic.
gotta whip.
Yeah. So I will. I like smiting things, so let's see. Let's see. Let's see. My first attack. Will an 11 hit?
It will not.
What the fuck? Okay.
I think that thing's a mimic.
My second attack. Will a 14 hit?
It will not.
What the fuck?
This bitch really might be a mimic.
I'm getting a different die. What the
Oh,
shit?
fuck. I could have done 2 attacks, couldn't I have?
You could have, yeah. Because at Paladin level 3, you get a... No, is it level 3 or level 5? I can't remember. You get a second attack. Which dice is better? This one. Okay,
Fighter
well.
gets another attack at 4 or 5 as well.
So... Hold on. Fuck. Interesting.
I get a bonus action spiritual weapon.
Neat.
Like a stand?
Yeah. So for a fighter, I get an action surge. For a cleric, as a bonus action, I can do spiritual weapon.
You could do a spiritual weapon blunderbuss that's just like a shotgun.
+5 to hit, 1d8 +1 force damage. Anyway.
Hold on.
I'm sure you can flavor that some way in Mandalorian. Some sort of pulse weapon.
Probably.
So because I missed both of my things, I will use 2 sorcery points. You can use a bonus action to cast the spell normally cast as an action for 2 sorcery points. I will cast Crusader's Mantle. Now each of you can deal an extra 1d4 radiant damage when you hit with a weapon attack.
Awesome.
And that will be my turn.
Okay. Kidda, you are up.
I'm gonna come around the corner and cast another firebolt. Eesh. Ooh. I'm pretty sure a 15 doesn't hit.
I mean, the armor class is 15, so does 15 hit?
I mean, it would at that point, yeah.
Yeah.
You mean I was 1 point away? Motherfucker.
Alright, the broom is taking 12 points of damage.
Plus the 1d4 radiant damage.
I'm casting firebolt, it's a spell.
Oh. That's right.
How much damage did you say?
12 points.
12 points of damage. So, like, this thing is singed. Okay? Like, part of the top of the broom is missing. The straw at the bottom, not looking too good. But it's still coming. So, do you have a bonus action you get to use? Yes, no, maybe.
Sorry, I was doing a whole bunch of digging. Nah, no bonus actions.
Okay. So Osrick is going to... I'm not even going to roll. Well, I guess I better roll just so I don't have a critical failure. Okay. I rolled an 18 plus 16 to hit. And I used that light hammer and I just smacked the crap out of it. You said there's a 1d4 radiant damage.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I mean, the plus 12 took care of all the HP, but yeah, so that's 17 damage I just did to it. Like, that thing shattered into tiny little timbers. Like, there's some kindling in case Kidda gets to start his fire. That thing is gone.
Good.
Yeah.
The amount of fireplaces this place have, I don't think any sort of fire would do any damage to the house. It's
Right.
pretty well ventilated.
Right. But yeah, we beat the broom of animated attack.
I start stomping on the remains. Fuck this broom.
Hey, look at us, Osrick. We just beat another thing without Farrah.
Right?
Here, bring down Olivia.
Oh, did she just wake up?
Yeah. Here, lay down. Oh, no, you can't lay down. Alright, lay down.
Right. Well, until we find that secret passageway, it looks like we have explored this entire floor.
I will go back into that room where the nursery is, and I will go.
I want to do this actually.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at the map. I'm gonna just kind of start where I think there should be a door, based
I'm
on what
just
the map says.
while Kita's doing this, I'm just gonna go up to the mirror and try and pry it off the wall, thinking that the door is behind the mirror.
Okay. Roll a strength check.
17 on the die plus 4.
So you go to pry the mirror and it shatters, revealing a cobweb-filled wooden staircase leading up to the attic.
Here you go, Kita.
I push button 5 and just look at Farrah with disappointment as a battering ram just pops up out of the rod.
What do you need that for? You have me.
To be honest, if I gave it to Osrick, he'd get plus 10 to his strength.
Oh my god.
It gives plus 10 just with the ram. It's a mental thing.
So my strength's already at a 29.
Use the battering ram.
Nice.
That's a pretty strong dwarf.
Right?
He,
So are we going up
he is
to the door?
the adventures of Lunk.
Yep.
Oh yeah, we are.
Okay, let me. This bare hall is choked with dust and cobwebs. You notice that there is a door that goes into what looks like that bedroom at the north that is held shut with a padlock.
I cast heat metal on the padlock.
It heats up. It starts burning cherry hot.
And then I take the rod and I hit it with the butt of my rod and break the lock off.
All right. Instead of picking up the key that was right there at the floor, you bust the lock.
To do some sort of destruction, god damn it.
I look at the key. I look at Kita. I look at the key again.
I put the key in my bag of holding and say, destruction for later.
Okay.
I shake my head a little bit.
So I'm guessing y'all are going into that room?
Yep.
This room contains a bricked-up window flanked by two dusty wood frame beds sized for children. Closer to the door is a toy chest with windmills painted on its side and a dollhouse that's perfect replica for the dreary edifice in which you stand. These furnishings are draped in cobweb. Laying in the middle of the floor are two small skeletons wearing tattered but familiar clothing. The smaller of the two cradles a stuffed doll that you also recognize.
Ah, looks like these are the children from the painting.
And from outside.
And
Oh,
from
fucking Christ.
outside.
I'm getting chained echoes all over again.
So we saw them outside.
Are they real? Are they a figment of our imagination? Or are they ghosts? Are they...
So
What I'm hearing is I should have burnt this place to the ground.
look.
Christ, what the fuck?
Okay.
Osrick points out that, like, why do they have a dollhouse shaped like their house?
Oh,
That's
now
the
we're getting into
creepy.
some Inception level shit, aren't we? I look inside the dollhouse.
Okay, make a perception check.
Alright, that's 16.
Okay. While you're checking it, you find all of the secret doors, including the one in the attic that leads to the spiral staircase that goes to the basement. And as you turn away from that, as you're about to tell your friends, the ghost of Rose and Thorn appear in the middle of the room.
Oh, hello there.
Hello.
So what do we do now?
We're hungry.
You're hungry. Oh, that's okay.
Are you here to protect us from the monster?
Yes. Yes, we are. You know where the monster is?
In the basement.
In the basement. Okay. These remains right here. These are yours. Right.
Yes. Mommy and Daddy locked us in here to protect us from the monster in the basement.
Oh. That's very unfortunate. Do you know what happened to your mom and dad?
The monster in the basement got them.
Oh. So you guys just starved in here? No one came to get you?
We're hungry.
I see that. Do you want to go to the afterlife so that you don't have to be hungry anymore?
They don't have a sense of what that means. So, wait, do you have some way to, like, banish their spirits?
I don't know. Let me see.
I do feel like it is within flavor text that paladins and clerics can help ghosts and spirits move on. Like, that's just like a passive flavor text thing that they should be able to do.
I mean, I can call forth spirits of the dead. I feel like I can relieve them of their bonds to this earth as well.
Hold on. Yeah, so like destroy undead would not work on them. Just looking at.
Technically, you could remove curse them. This is me speaking like actual paranormal knowledge. A spirit is usually tied to the plane of our existence, usually by a curse, like through severe hatred or some sort of sin, something like that. It's a cursed existence at that point. So remove curse should also do it.
Said remove curse. Let's see if I have that. I don't have that.
I do. I can try it.
Okay, I'll allow it.
All right. I go over to their remains and I cast remove curse, touching both of them.
Okay. Yeah, so it somehow it works and the spirits dissipate. So I did not see that coming.
I take the remains, I wrap them in their blankets, and I will take them back down to the 3rd level and put them in the dumbwaiter so that they can be lowered to the 1st level and we can go bury them after we're done here.
Okay.
I also make sure that they are buried with their favorite toys.
So I will say this. Hold on. When Kidda was searching the dollhouse, he sort of figured out what the basement looks like, including the family crypt, which is in the basement. So, just so we don't necessarily have to take them outside.
Ooh, we can bury them in the crypt.
There we go.
Once we are done. Once I come back up the stairs and back into the attic, I will search the rest of the children's room. Do I find anything?
You do not.
Okay. Then I will go search the other rooms. What's the room with all the... What are those statues? What the heck are those?
This dusty chamber is packed with old furniture, chairs, coat racks, standing mirrors, dress mannequins, and the like, all draped in dusty white sheets. Near an iron stove underneath one of the sheets is an unlocked wooden trunk containing the skeletal remains of the family's nursemaid, wrapped in a tattered bedsheet stained with dried blood.
Oh.
And you also know that the secret door in the east wall happens to be there.
Hmm.
I am gonna go to the wet nurse's corpse, or what remains of it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna cast Firebolt and turn it to ash, since, well, her ghost is dead already. So this
Okay.
is also going to be the closest way to release the body. And do the same thing as Kacie did with the two kids.
Will she wrap the stuff up to like bury them?
Yeah, I'm gonna
You
bury
incinerate
her
it.
with like to an ash.
Well, yeah. If you burn it to an ash, it's like just ashes.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I can wrap that up in a blanket.
Okay. Okay.
I will kind of investigate the room a little bit, make sure there's nothing under the sheets that shouldn't be under the sheets.
There is nothing under the sheets that shouldn't be under there.
Okay. I will go check the other room that's across from this one. Looks like a little bedroom.
Okay. Across from this one, that would be. This web-filled room contains a slender bed, a nightstand, a rocking chair, an empty wardrobe, and a small iron stove.
I will check the nightstand, I guess, under the
It
bed.
is just a nightstand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Finding nothing interesting in here. And you said the
Nope.
wardrobe is empty.
Yep.
Empty. Like, can I look, make sure it's empty?
Empty.
Okay. I will then go to the last room.
Okay. This dust-choked room contains a slender bed, a nightstand, a small iron stove, a writing desk with a stool, an empty wardrobe, and a rocking chair. A smiling doll in a lacy yellow dress sits in the northern window box, cobwebs draping it like a wedding veil.
I will check every drawer, everything, make sure there's nothing to be found.
There is nothing to be found.
Cool. Satisfied that I have looked everywhere for every clue, I will then go back into the room with all the sheets and I will go through the secret door.
Okay. And just because it's after 9:30, how do y'all feel about stopping there tonight?
I feel like this is a good stop because we're getting right to go to the witch. I feel.
Yeah. We're getting to the basement.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, then
We've all killed something too.
I know. Oh, thank you for saying that. I would have forgot. 200 plus 2. Okay, everyone give yourself 784 experience points.
Woo.
Whoop whoop. Awesome, guys. And next week we can tackle the basement.
Sounds like an episode of Attack on Titan.
I've never seen it.
Oh, that's okay. Basically, there's this whole thing about the main character and his house where his dad, like, had secrets in the basement. And so
Gotcha.
whenever the walls fell when the Titans attacked, he couldn't go back to his house until they had to fix the walls so they wouldn't be attacked by Titans. So there was like the two seasons before they could go back to his house. And then when they finally went back to his house, they like learned a bunch of stuff when they went into the basement and read his dad's journals. So
Oh wow,
Yeah, that's just kind of like the basic gist. But yeah.
gotcha.
So anytime someone says the basement, like I make Attack on Titan jokes.
Gotcha. Well, all right. Well, I will see y'all at work tomorrow.
Okay.
All right. Good night, y'all.